What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex, and after the video that I talked about with the man with game and everything that was going on with his outbursts at his parents' house, I felt like now would be as good of a time as ever with talking about dealing with your emotions as a man. Because I mean, all we ever really hear is "don't cry" or "you a B word" or "toughen up" or "harden up" or "you got to deal with it." Like even with like women, and it's like they're gonna shit test you, they might hit you or whatever, but just ignore it, just deal with it. Eventually, you explode, as we can see when that happens. So just different healthy means and ways that you can use to deal with your emotions, because we do have them, and as men, it's more destructive when we have emotional outbursts, because as you've seen in that case, the cops were called. A lot of the times, if a woman was to hit you or whatever the case may be, not only would the cops probably not be called, but if they were, she might not necessarily get a hard sentence. You got to understand, a lot of times as a man, you could be the one getting attacked, cops get called, you go to jail, that's on your record, that's forever, that's going to affect you getting jobs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as us fighting, we lift weights, guys, like we're dangerous beings, we could kill each other fighting and things of that nature. We got jobs, we got to support our families and stuff like that. It's harder for us to get government aids and things of that nature. So like I said, the world's going to make us be accountable. So we have to learn ways to do it. All right. So one of the best ways to learn, and one of the things that you should rely on a lot anyway, is reading. So I'm going to give you two book recommendations. Okay. One I've read, one I have not read, but my woman has read, and she's told me that it's a pretty good book. Okay. So the first one is Emotional Intelligence. It's Daniel Goldman. It's this one right here. Okay. That's the first book I recommend. That one I have read. And it's basically more about understanding how that can be more important than your IQ, because the consequences that come from making bad decisions can be life altering. I always tell people to look at life like it's all about choices. So for everything that happens, there's a one path and then there's another path. And depending upon which path you pick, you can go this list of rewards and consequences, or you can get that list of rewards and consequences. So this book breaks down a lot about how to process that and to process what you're feeling, and to make sure you stay in control of your emotions and that your emotions don't stay in control with you. It explains a lot about how some of the things you feel aren't even real and they're just fleeting, and they'll come in and they'll come out. Now, this one is Emotional Detox. Okay, this is the one I have not read yet, but I was just told by my lady that it's a really good book. It's by Sherry Ann Boyle. This one is more about, from what I understand, letting go of things that have kind of already happened, or how to deal with things that have kind of already happened. You know what I'm saying? So like in the case, like I said, with like the video I was just talking about, allegedly there was abuse going on, parental abuse. So this would be a good book for something like that. You know what I'm saying? To release toxicity and just kind of move on and learn how to get past stuff. Okay. Besides reading, meditate. J. Cole like to say, meditate, don't medicate. I think you can do both. That's actually another suggestion I have for you. But right now we're talking about meditation. Look up meditation, different videos on meditation songs, different books on meditation. Watch how people do it. There's different methods to doing it. Everybody does it a different way. But as someone who learned how to meditate really young and then kind of doubled down on it later on in life, I can say it's a very important thing, guys. It does help you keep a clear head. It does help you keep kind of processing things and make sure that you're not reacting too high or too low based off of what just happened without fully processing what it is that just happened. Medicate. Listen, if you got to go, if you're somewhere where it's legal and you old enough, because I know a lot of y'all be kids, and you want to medicate a little bit, hey, some people will say don't do it, but I'm going to tell you right now, that'll help you not be stressed out, and that'll help you release, at least for a time being. It may not be something that's permanent, because you don't want to rely on that as a crutch. That should be more recreational, but that is something that can help you out as well. Working out, hitting the gym. I tell people all the time, hitting the gym gives me clarity. It helps me think better. So hitting the gym and working out, doing yoga, you know what I'm saying? Kickboxing, regular boxing. There's some ladies watching if you want to do like I said, the dancing classes, anything to kind of get yourself moving. As human beings, the body is not designed to just sit here all day, and we often get caught up, especially if you have office jobs and stuff like that, and especially with the pandemic going on, into just sitting around kind of a little bit. Just get yourself moving. That helps detox you as well. Communication, that's the last thing. I tell people all the time, just because someone's family doesn't necessarily mean that they always have your best interests at heart. You kind of got to build your own network, your own family, you know what I'm saying? And so your friends in that family that you can trust, you know what I'm saying, or that family that you built for yourself, reach out to them. A lot of people think they don't have anyone to talk to. You'd be surprised how many people you wouldn't even believe would talk to you all day. if they knew you were really stressing out. So reach out to those people who are close to you. Reach out to that circle that you've built for yourself, that second family that you've established for yourself, and just talk, just talk and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, we do have emotions as guys, and we do have to learn how to deal with them, because like I said, we're not in the world that's going to allow us to be unaccountable, and we're not going to be able to deal with our emotions like women do, because we're going to get consequences. Like I said in the last video, unfortunately, Man with Game, he had the cops called on him. So, all that tough guy talk died down real quick when the police showed up. So these are just a couple of quick methods that I could give you guys to help you kind of deal with your emotions, make sure they don't get you into bad situations as men. If you got any more suggestions, leave them in the comments. I'm Alex, and I'm out. Peace.